Once upon a time, I was all alone.
Hey everybody, today we will be making our own DIY asymmetrical earrings.
Now that you're drunk, I can put
The earrings we're creating today were inspired by this photo I found on Instagram. Like always, we are to be inspired by other designers, plus it was really hard to find whatever hardware they used for those earrings. Of course, you can always create whatever earrings that you like. I always go to Joann's for jewelry things because they just have a vast wall of everything. Always check out the clearance aisle. It might look cluttered like it does here, but you really find some really cheap, good finds. Joann's just has so many different types of jewelry supply. This is not sponsored by them at all. I just enjoy shopping there. One, because they have coupons, so my pockets look nice all the time. And two, they just have so many options. So for the tutorial, I picked up these items. You will need some charms, plastic beads, some hoop rings, earring posts, and multi-size rings. Also, you'll need some eye pins. I got these from Walmart. We'll be using 2 earring posts, a lot of mini jump rings, 2 charms, 2 small rings, 1 medium ring, and 2 large rings, jewelry pliers, and tweezers. And you'll need 1 eye pin. I kind of bootlegged mine, but buy one. Okay, so we're gonna work on the bigger earring first. Grab your earring post and a mini jump ring because we're gonna attach that to the earring post. You will need to open up your jump ring with a pair of tweezers and the pliers and just pull them opposite directions. Okay, once you get your mini jump ring open, you can attach it to your earring post and then grab one of the small rings and attach it together. To close that jump ring that has on your earring post and the small hoop, just close it in the opposite direction that you opened it with your tweezers and your pliers. If you understood what I just said, then your earring should look like this after you're finished. On your jewelry pliers, it should have a jewelry cutter section like I'm showing here in that little square. It's actually scissors or very strong scissors. You will need to cut a small section of your small hoop. It's gonna require a lot of strength to cut that hole, but just make sure you cover up your jewelry so it doesn't pop off somewhere once that thing does cut it. Okay, once you cut that hole, you'll need to separate it just a little bit. Don't do it too much or you'll break your hoop. It's not as flexible as the little mini jump rings. Then you need to take your large hoop ring and just force it into that small one in that hole that we created. It's like putting keys on a key ring. Then you need to take your tweezers and your pliers and close that small ring. The picture that I pulled from off Instagram, it looked like it had a bigger hoop at the bottom, so I grabbed my medium hoop and I cut a little line into that one like I showed you guys before. Then I separate it so it can open up a little bit. The medium sized one was a little easier to do than the smaller one. And I slip that medium ring onto the large ring. While that medium ring is still open, I just slide on a little jump ring. Then I just take my pliers and close that medium ring. So yeah, your earring should look like this now, with a mini jump ring at the bottom. Our reference photo has a eye pin with 3 beads on it, so we're gonna create that part right now. Like I said earlier, I bootlegged my eye pin, but don't be like me. Go purchase them. It'll make your life so much easier. So on one end of your eye pin, you'll have to open up the hoop a little, like how mine is. And you'll just need to attach it to that mini jump ring we have on our earring. To close your eye pin's hoop, you can just use the flat part of your jewelry pliers and just press it closed together like how mine is. Of course, if you have the real eye pins, this will look a lot better than mine. Sorry for the out of focus screenshot right now, but you'll just have to put on the 3 beads onto the eye pin and then add on a mini jump ring and create a hoop around that jump ring. I know on my video I'm not really showing that very well because I think that part got cut out by accident and I couldn't find that in my video footage. So sorry in advance if this part does not make sense. Yeah, but right now I'm just creating a hoop and cutting off any extra that I don't need. On your eye pin, you'll be going through the same process, but it will be much easier because the eye pin should be a softer metal. After all of that, you should be at this stage with a little jump ring at the bottom of your eye pin with the 3 beads, and we will be attaching a charm to that jump ring. So yeah, just open up that jump ring like I've shown you guys earlier, add the charm, and then close it shut. You can fix any things that are not closed all the way, and that's it for our first side of our earrings. And now we're going to work on the smaller earring for the asymmetrical vibe that we're trying to get. So now you can just bring out your remaining earring pieces that we pulled earlier. So for the smaller earring, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you got through the first one, it's just repeating all the steps again. Opening up the jump ring, attaching it to the earring post. Add on the large ring to that little jump ring that we have and close that shut. At this step, your small earring should look like this. Then you need to take your jewelry pliers and cut a little line in it. And with your fingers, you'll be able to pull it apart much easier, so you won't really need the pliers for this. And just attach that small hoop onto that large ring. Then you can just close it shut. So now you'll need 2 mini jump rings and your 1 charm that you have left. So now we'll just need to attach 1 mini jump ring to that small ring that's on our earring, and then just close that shut. While I'm working on that step, I have a question. Would you guys want to see DIY tutorials on how to make a t-shirt or how to make jeans? Like DIY wardrobe basics. Okay, once you have that mini jump ring onto your small hoop, you'll need to open up the other mini jump ring and attach your charm onto it. voiceovering these directions were pretty redundant, but if you followed me, then you will have your very own set of earrings, and you'll just need to close the jump rings, fix anything that's still open, and then that is it, you guys, your own earrings. So yeah, that is it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, leave comments down below if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Stay blessed.